Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day or night or more sinister third thing. But anyway, today, as I'm sure you all know because you read the title, we are talking about AI, but not just any AI. AI gooning. But unfortunately, before we get to the gooning part of the video, which I'm sure is what you all came here for, we gotta do a little bit of an investigation on the AI side. AI has been at the forefront of pretty much everybody's minds for the last few years, especially this last year, mainly because it's the big new innovation that every company wants a lick of, and they won't stop shoving it down our throats at pretty much every opportunity they get. I don't need to tell you all that, I'm sure. It's pretty much a daily part of everybody's life if they so much as glance at the internet daily. I mean, you even get an AI generated result before you even click the first link at Google. And with the rise of ChatGPT and all the other chatbots like that, it kind of seems like some people can't live nowadays without going to an AI bot to make all their opinions for them. So seeing as AI has somehow managed to weasel its way into pretty much every corner of our lives, it was only a matter of time until things went sexual. Of course, with the ability to create pictures with this AI, pretty realistic pictures at that, people took up on themselves to make their own curated goon files. And going off of that, it was only a matter of time until every part of the internet was absolutely filled with these AI porn images. And unfortunately, that was only the start. So throughout this video, we're going to be going into all the corners of this so-called gooning epidemic and seeing if us as a society can recover or if we really are just cooked. First of all, as already mentioned, there's been a large influx of AI-generated images for certain websites that either contain random real-life people or any cartoon or anime characters that people might have an interest in. And it's becoming so much of a problem that certain websites like Row34 have actually included options to exclude AI-generated content. So I've heard. But if it was just people and characters that didn't exist, that wouldn't be that harmful other than giving these gooners the ability to kind of do whatever they want. But unfortunately, as per usual, that level of degeneracy just doesn't stop there. Deepfaking was also a new phenomenon that came through in the wake of AI that, oh no, let me just get the definition here, in which images, videos, or audio are edited using AI to create fake scenarios. And apparently I'm just learning this now. There's a new name for this. It's called synthetic media, and that just refers to any media that has been artificially produced or manipulated. Very interesting. Anyway, of course, people use this new technology to put real people's faces on models that were not in very family-friendly positions or situations. And obviously, hot take, that's not cool at all. And it's also highly illegal. This was especially messed up for celebrities that have plenty of images of their face plastered all over the internet, and especially the ones that gooners just happen to go crazy for. One such celebrity who this really affected was Taylor Swift, who back in January of last year, 2024, had a very large influx of all these deepfaking AI porn images flood onto Twitter. And unfortunately, Twitter was way too slow to respond, and these images got way more views than they should have, with one even racking up 47 million views before it got hit. Eventually, all the images did get taken down, but the fact that it even happened is extremely controversial and really should not be a problem that we face in today's society. Surprisingly, somehow, some celebrities had it even worse than Taylor Swift, with 17-year-old actress, that's right, 17, Xochitl Gomez, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, having Twitter pretty much just ignore the images and let them float around on their website. According to a 2019 study by Deeptrace, a cybersecurity platform, 96% of deepfake content on the internet is non-consensual porn. So you really can't even make the argument that like, oh, but the technology does a lot of good, because the majority of it, the vast majority of it, is people just taking advantage of other people. Because, I mean, obviously, people on the internet are going to take advantage of an AI that just lets them plaster anyone's faces on whatever they want. This problem even extends beyond celebrities, because if you have one picture of someone, you can unfortunately make these photos and videos of them. This has led to a lot of revenge porn, like angry exes creating these videos and using them as blackmail or even just outright distributing them. I mean, someone, if they felt so inclined, could even make deepfake porn of me or you. I don't know why they'd want to do that, but you know they could. That's the problem. Which, you know, once again, not cool, man. Don't make deepfake porn of me. There is also a lot to be said about this relating to the rampant misogyny on the internet, especially because, you know, I don't think it's women making these videos of other women, but that's not my place to comment on, and this is not what this video is about. But, you know, you could do some research on that on your own time. And unfortunately, all in all, this really isn't a problem that can be curbed easily, you know? Because even if the images that were created and distributed are dealt with swiftly, the problem is that they were made in the first place, you know? It's like, I'm sure Taylor Swift, like, oh yeah, all my pictures in deepfake porn is gone. Someone still made it, and someone still can. Anyway, while this issue could be an entire 25-30 minute video in and of itself, I have plenty of other AI gooning strategies to go over in this video, so let's move on. So, imagine this. You get no play.
Oh, come on,
Absolutely
man.
zero play at all. But man, you just want a girlfriend. So bad. Well, I've got good news for you. In the big 2.5, you don't need to talk to women. You can just get yourself an AI girlfriend. That's right. Zero of the effort of talking to women for exactly zero of the benefit. But all jokes aside, this actually has become a problem recently, especially for young people. Apparently, almost 1 in 5 adults in the US, which, you know, I'm not from, but 1 in 5 adults in the US have talked to an AI meant to simulate a romantic partner. And I don't know if this like counts all the users that maybe just went on it out of curiosity, but assuming that it does not, that's an insane number. It's a crazy number. 20%. I mean, if you're in a group with 5 of your friends, one of them has probably got an AI girlfriend. They're not going to admit it. They're not going to tell you who does. But I mean, you know which one it is. They probably do. I think that quite a lot of reason that these younger people turn to these AI partners is because they're easier to talk to than real people. But like, yeah, fucking obviously, man. I mean, a fake person that will never disagree with you, do exactly what you want, and can be customized to act exactly as you want them to, is easier to talk to than a real life person with thoughts and opinions. Controversial. The fact that you can also freely customize these AI companions to look exactly how you want is really a slippery slope and can cause the people that are frequent users of this app or these apps to just really lose the plot. Because lo and behold, as soon as you do start talking to real girls, assuming that's going to happen eventually, they don't really look anything like your AI Build-A-Girl from your AI Gooning app. These types of services are really just a big catch-22. Because assumably you use them because you can't really communicate properly and you struggle to get a partner. But as soon as you let yourself get pulled in by these fake companions, your interpersonal skills are going to take an absolute nosedive. What do you mean every girl doesn't look exactly like I want to have sex with me? And I mean, at that point, you're just getting dangerously close to the incel mindset. And of course, to introduce the real gooning part of this section, is not just romantic partnerships that you can simulate with these AI companions, but sexual ones as well. Whether it's just sending an AI risky text, or having a fully modeled person to act out whatever weird sexual fantasies you might have, all this gooning stuff gets really out of hand when it becomes interactive. I mean, it's like one thing to sit in front of your computer every so often and crank one out, but I mean, to the point where it just becomes so deeply integrated into your life that you start treating this AI like a person, that's when it goes too far. And don't forget, they can talk to this AI however they want and still get a positive response, meaning they can act out whatever fantasies they see fit. The amount of damage that this is probably going to do to this generation is irreparable. As if having to be locked inside for 2 years because of COVID wasn't enough. I mean, there's a reason these clanker memes were so big recently. I mean, they're pretty much based in truth. Maybe in 10 to 15 years, people will actually be marrying these wirebacks. People nowadays are, unfortunately, lonely. Lonelier than ever. Which is ironic, considering that the internet gives you the ability to talk to anyone whenever you want. But what people that use these AI girlfriends need to realize is that they aren't and will never be a replacement for real human connection. The only reason I can ever see someone really conversing with an AI chatbot is to fill a void. But I mean, it really just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. And you can say all you want, oh, but it's fake, it's not real. But for every person that thinks like that, there's probably another one that doesn't and is planning to marry his AI in the next couple years. The advertising side of all these AI girlfriends clearly know what audience they're pushing for, and surprise, surprise, is the Gooners. They pride themselves on the sexual nature of their apps, with them even using YouTube to grow their audience. First off, before I go on, let me state that what I'm about to divulge to you does not reflect upon me as a person, I hope. But often, when I'm scrolling through YouTube Shorts, I get ads for these types of apps, especially character.ai. I mean, they really, really shove the sexual stuff down your throat. Pause. There's plenty of ads out there where it's like, oh, look at our app. Our app is so sexual, not like these other apps. Our app will make you blush. Just comparing themselves to all the other AIs out there. By far, the most egregious of these ads that I've seen recently are the ones where there's some kind of character. Recently, it's been K-pop Demon Hunters because it's the big thing. Dancing around your screen with, I mean, let's just say some insane physics and proportions. The advertisers clearly know what they're doing and know that will bring in business. Sir, how do we make more people buy our app? Just put Zoe in a bathrobe and have her boobs bouncing everywhere. That'll probably work. There's an app for literally exactly what I was talking about in the first section of this video, the deepfaking, even to the point where they're putting Taylor Swift's face on the model. It's literally word for word what I was talking about. I'll put it on the screen for you now and you can have a look. Like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. Your body is so sweet, sweet, sweet. Invite me if you come, come. And well, yeah, nothing in this ad is overtly sexual. You get the message that it's trying to send. Oh, look at this. You can put anyone's face on this model. Like, okay, bro, we get it. By far, the worst of these companies is this Blush AI dating app. I think I can put one of these ads on the screen for you now, seeing that I did find it on YouTube. But I mean, you know what they're like. They'll probably find a way to punish me anyway for it. But have a look. Blush. So, the message that this is sending is very clear. These AI girls will do whatever you want, including showing their feet, apparently. I don't really know what that's about. But regardless, this sets a very unhealthy precedent for all these Gooners. There are some mega freaks out there that will take it beyond all this show me your feet stuff and probably make it even worse. No disrespect if you like feet, by the way, you do you. The one hope I have for these apps is that they hopefully don't put any weird gore stuff in. Otherwise, that would just be entirely too far. This one isn't even the worst one for these companies. I don't know why. But all these ads are just rampant on YouTube Shorts. And I swear to God, it's not because of me. There are ones where this one girl is surrounded by 5 huge men saying stuff like, yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. See more in the app. Loki, maybe they should like hire me for voice acting for this kind of stuff. I've seen one that was like a really big woman, like twice the height of a normal person, talking something like, oh, you're so small. I can do whatever I want to. It's weird. It's weird, man. I don't really know what's going on with that one. It's gotta be for like a very specific audience. I've got it here. You can look at it now.
Oh, look at you. So tiny. Are you sure you can handle all of me? Don't worry. I'll be gentle. Or maybe not. Find me in Blush right now.
I mean, it's the evidence is plain as day. Even the little text bit at the bottom says, get spicy AI photos and videos made just for you anytime you want. All this together essentially just makes it an app for porn. And yet, YouTube is still advertising it. Probably to people that are much younger and much more impressionable than me, which is just really not a good look for the platform. It's one thing for a guy like me to see this, where my frontal lobe is developed enough where I can be like, oh damn, that's crazy, I'm not doing that though. But if some teenager, absolutely riddled with puberty, sees this and their caveman brain activates, that app could be instantly downloaded and their brain could be instantly fried. It also just goes to show how loose YouTube is with their branding standards and their advertisements, which really is not a good look for a platform that I'm trying to make a reputation on. If I was more dedicated to this cause, I would probably go on one of these apps and see what they've really got going on in it. But unfortunately, I'll probably not be able to show that. And it also costs money. Money, which I'm not prepared to spend on something like this. I don't want my bank seeing any transactions like that on my account. But like I was saying, if an impressionable young man gets too used to the story that these apps are telling them, that can really damage how he views women in general, never mind women on the internet. The whole point of every single one of these AI apps is to take advantage of lonely people. The owners of all these apps frame it as like, oh, we're trying to help lonely people. But I mean, that explanation is just so vapid. This is not the type of approach you would take to solve that problem. Lonely people are not the people they're trying to help. They are their targets. No one who is really well adjusted to society would ever get so deep into one of these apps. They wouldn't have an AI girlfriend at their beck and call, or I mean, at least I hope they won't. I don't know what people do in their spare time. This type of app gets lonely people addicted with their easy to talk to, do anything for you girls, and then scrapes all the money that they have out of them. Meanwhile, the users of these apps get their minds completely altered by the unrealistic expectations that all these fake girlfriends create, and unless they have good role models to set them straight, they might just stay that way for life. Anyway, that's a little walkthrough of this extremely modern problem of AI gooning. I hope you enjoyed watching. If I could give one piece of advice to anyone that's standing on the edge of a problem like this, I would say please, please, just touch grass, please. Go out and talk to real people, message real people, date real people. I know it can be hard, but doing that and failing is much better than resigning yourself to cranking hog for some AI girlfriend. Real relationships cannot be replaced by chat rooms. Thank you all for watching, and if you're still here, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. I'll have more videos like this coming soon. Thank you. Later.